So how did Plasticity Brain Centers come about? So it's actually a really long story, which we don't have enough time to really explain the whole thing, but we'll give you the quick and dirty of it. So what ended up happening was after I opened up my practice in Charleston, South Carolina, Dr. Carrick had contacted me and said, hey Matt, I want you to come work with me. He's like, I think you've got an outstanding skill set and you would really be welcomed at this new facility that I'm working at in Atlanta, Georgia. So I asked him, I said, okay, can I give you a call back in a couple of days and let you know what I think? He says, if I hang up this phone, I'm asking somebody else, so you need to give me your decision right now. For those of you who have met Dr. Carrick and know Dr. Carrick, I'm not embellishing at all. That's exactly how the question was answered. So I had to think for about 5 seconds, and that's really all it took, and then I said yes. I saw an outstanding opportunity with a lot of risk associated, but I knew that the rewards would be greater than the risk I had to take. So what I did at that point in time is I told all of my patients that I would not be accepting new patients, but I'd finish off the rest of their case, and I moved and I packed up and literally left my clinic behind me that I spent so much time to make, and I moved to Atlanta to work with Dr. Carrick. That evolved over probably about a 4-year process, and then we ran into an individual who had a philanthropic mindset, who was really passionate about healthcare and novel technologies, and he kind of approached me and said, listen, I've heard all the work you've done with Dr. Carrick, I've seen you help some patients. Would you be interested in opening up a facility that I would fully fund for you in order to see if we can make this work? Because I really feel that we can help hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people with the skill set that you and your team have to deliver. So we accepted his offer graciously, and that's how Plasticity Brain Centers came about. So at that point in time, what I had to do is I had to recruit my team. So what I did is I reflected upon individuals that I'd worked with in the past that I thought had outstanding skill sets in different areas, that were compassionate, that were social. They really had to fit every single criteria that I thought would be beneficial for a great patient experience and great patient outcomes. So those are really the two things that are really driving us here at Plasticity Brain Centers, is to deliver a great patient experience and outstanding patient outcomes. So in order to do that, you have to have a great team and also a great model. So that extends from the clinical team all the way through our administrative team. Everybody here has been kind of meticulously interviewed over and over again and qualified, and then once they're qualified, we put them through the rigors of testing and simulation training, where they have to tell us how they would interact with the patient, all of this culminating to, once again, outstanding patient outcomes and an amazing patient experience.